Hey everyone, Will here with part 2 of my flea market finds. Just covered all this great stuff here. Moving on. Didn't know anything about the mugs. Got them for, they were 4 a piece. I got the 3 of them for 10. And this one alone, Dunoon, made in England. That mug alone goes for around $30 to $40. These other ones bring about 20 or so. So a nice little find there. England makes some good quality china. Hagenranker figurine, very collectible. Got him for $2. Sold a lot of those. Paid $30 for this one. This is Irish Dresden. It's in perfect shape, which is something you really got to be careful of with this little lace that they put on these pieces. There's one on eBay right now where the person's trying to get $175. I don't think it's worth that much, but only paying $30. I think it's some nice profit to be made there. The poor girl, she's lost her arm and her hand. Luckily, I still have them here. I'm not going to reattach them. I'll let the person that buys it worry about reattaching them. She was $10. Couldn't pass her up. Love the old Art Nouveau stuff. Another piece of English porcelain, a little hedgehog on the cover there. He was $3. Newhall, made by Newhall. That was almost a disaster. The nesting dolls, $3 on them. Silver find for the week. I got 4 $half, Standing Liberty $half for $5 a piece. I think it's less than melt value. I haven't checked it in a while. Some stoneware pieces. Bavarian brand potted meat. Same thing. Something dated 1953. Coleman's mustard jar, $6. A couple ashtrays, really well done. Got a name on them, Kruger. 3 a piece. Some I forgot to put over in the tool pile. Set of snap-on sockets, 15. Here's a ruler I got for my wife. Nice and big. They should make them like this more nowadays. But $2 on that. Also $2 on the little book, which is pretty old. Something to do with the church. These could be good. I paid 10 a piece for them because I'd never seen them before, and it looks like they bring over $100 a piece. They're signing pins. I don't think they were actually used to sign anything, but they're given out as gifts by the president. We got George Bush there and Vice President George Bush here. String holder. Good weekend for English porcelain. Ball of string goes back there and comes out here, or I guess if you got a large piece of string, it comes out here. A piece of, got some whiskers here, RS Prussia. The red star, from what I remember, the red star means it's an early piece. Collectors like that. Clicks Candid Camera, still in the box, $3. I believe they call this guy Nemo. If anybody knows, let me know. It's a bank that somebody had personalized. Had 15, got it for 10. Check out the mask. I love this mask. It's carved out of wood. came out of a state on the water, and makes me think that it could be a good piece. Got the horse one too. Paid $50 a piece for these. They weren't cheap, but really like that one. This one, I wish they wouldn't have painted it, but you can see it's got some cobwebs in there, and just a cool looking mask. Make sure I didn't miss anything. The stoneware crock, 20 bucks. Got some writing on there. We'll try to look up. Original piece of artwork, really well done for somebody that likes horses. And I can actually read the name for a change. Denise Nelson. But cool piece. A signed lithograph, John Taylor, with the stamp, Baltimore Orioles. The bird, not the sports team. Some lead molds, which was it? These, one of these just sold on eBay for $26. Paid $5 a piece for those. I don't know what it is, but it's a big hunk of, it's a big copper cylinder. Some kind of industrial use, but just like them. $8. And it is extremely heavy. Love the old scoop. Got that for $2. Somebody that has an old general store is gonna love this thing. Needs a little work, but look at how it's made. It's got, you got a piece here, piece here, piece here, piece here. Probably all done by hand. Just, you don't see that kind of workmanship today. Plate, $5. It's a Bavarian duck plate. The bottles were $2 a piece. Got the little marble stopper in there. This is Laycock's Chester, and this other one is John Rothwell. Not sure what came in there. And Atwood's Jauntus Bitters. Check out the planters. That's my wife's #1 find. They came from Italy, came from out of state on the water, and they weren't cheap. They were $80 for the pair, but really just really well done pots. People should do this more now. I mean, you always see the red clay pots, but nothing with a design on them like this. So they're keepers. We're going to be using those ourselves. Sliding bookshelf, 12, got it for 10. Wood carving, it's all one piece of wood. You can see the dragon coming up here. She is a goddess, made in Vietnam. Got it for 15, and it's just a well done piece. Should bring pretty good money. I looked it up, I can't remember right now. Over 100 on that. Land of Pleasant Living, City Fair. This is National Bow from the 1972 Baltimore City Fair. Pretty neat. National Bow stuff, very collectible. How many of these can still be around in good shape like this? And the big pieces, big in more than one way. Horse racing trophies. I just couldn't pass them up. Of course, these two going to be local pickup only. love this one. It's a bronze. The statue alone, he's a little loose, needs to be tightened up, but love the sculpture. You can almost see the motion of the horse. So it was $300 for the three trophies, and I almost didn't buy them, but then I thought, you know what, got to do it. So this one is from this is the Omaha Gold Cup, $150,000 at Aksar Ben Omaha, 1983, and Triple Crown winner, 3-year-olds, 1 mile 116. His name was Timeless Native. Cool piece. I know I'm probably saying this wrong. The Aksarben is pretty collectible. He has a little bit of damage on his ears, but other than that, pretty good shape. Then we go to the big one here, and this thing is heavier than it looks. It must be probably 60 pounds. Same horse, Timeless Native, from July 1984. The Aksar Ben, Nebraska, 150,000. I can't read that. 3-year-olds and upward, but cool piece. No idea what I'm going to put on them. Got to do some research, but how do you research something like this? They're basically one of a kinds. But I'm thinking big money. I'm thinking, I don't know if I'm off base or not, but I'm thinking over 1,000 for that. And $750 for this, and try to find out a little information on that one. Somebody ripped off the trophy information on it, but it's still a great piece as sculpture. So there we go. It is a ton of stuff, a ton of work, but a lot of great stuff to list, and should bring in some really good money. Check out my store, Terminal 99, and my other jewelry store. I'll have to post a link to that, which is where most of the stuff will be appearing over the next week or two. So, till next time, this is Will, your sales file list. We'll talk again soon.